If you thought that 2 lost episodes of Boohbah were horrible, there's another. I had just finished Gary High School, and I went to Bangkok to have some food, just for a celebration, to the ceremony. When I was walking out of the restaurant, my foot nearly stepped on the Boohbah DVD. The cover contains a Boohbah flying around in the world in the orange background, with Zumba being the closest. The DVD was titled Boohbah, Desert Island, and More Boohbah Magic. Look interesting, I said. I then took the DVD home. When I came home, I showed my parents the DVD. Both my parents approved of me for finding good DVD as well as this one. My parents then they said they're going to Taylor's Bark Center. I was left home alone to watch the DVD that I found, so I popped the DVD into my DVD player and turned on my TV. After after putting the DVD in the DVD player, it showed a warning. The ABC DVD ironed and the ABC for Kids item as normal. Then it took me to the menu. The menu contains a Boohbah flying around the blue zone, almost like the cover of the DVD. There were 4 episodes listed on the menu. They were Desert Island, Hot Dog, Big TV, and a usual episode with the title Red Week. I found that name to be familiar. I struggled off and proceeded to press play. The first 3 episodes were good, but the last one that was so messed up. Before the episode began, there was a warning. This last episode of Boohbah was made by the producer of the 2005 Steven Spielberg movie, Wow with the Woods. This episode also put up children to not watch this episode, and it contained content that's suitable for children at 0 to 5. Please put your own risk. View the script as advised. Oh, great, I said, Fullerton. Here it comes. The episode started. The sky was normal, but with the wind tint appraised. The ocean was in the aqua green color. The child said, Boohbah! As it normally would, but it had a bit of wiggle to like it. It was playing in the large gym. Then the bowl image behind the ocean. As normally would, the Boohbah went through towards 2 children for the UK display, looking at the sky with the tint of red. The children were still excited to see the Boohbah. The Boohbah went through to 2 children for the US. They also didn't care about the sky with the tint of the red. The Boohbah landed on the green field like normal, but when it showed the logo, it was very different. The logo had the same color as the planet Mars, instead of the usual white. This is very odd, I said. The Boohbah then flew at the Boohbah like normal, but the Boohbah's colors were darker and duller, while the regular color were processed through the beginning warm-up dance with a different 4 colors. Jimbo went to warm up and they started to do the also warm up dance. They grew independence and they waved it around. I got confused and uncertain when the Boohbah did. Was dancing way too fast. The rainbow wave wiped across the screen, but then the rainbow wave finished wiping past the Boohbah. All the night in the Boo Zone was in colors of Mars. The Boohbah spent with their heads and flew into the Boohbah after they warmed up and the present giving segment started. The present was small, thick and wide present. They were 2 children over with the bowling girl with the blue dress and pink shoes, and one had a brown-haired boy with a yellow shirt, gray sweatpants, and a black sandal. The person went into the Boohbah in it, and I will wait for you to be short of the flower pot with the webbing. Sometimes they feel really about this present, said in concert. The children without the story people names are used to unfend it, transferring to the storyboard. The flower pot with the vines and put on the sandy beach. It's a webbing, said the storyboard narrator. Then the somebody comic theme played, but this time it wasn't reverse. Sometimes comic, said the narrator. Just then, Mr. Man, Mr. Lady, Alton, and little dog Fido appeared on the screen. It's Mr. Man, Mr. Lady, Andrew, and little dog Fido, said the narrator. The group looked at the flower pot with the wet weed inside. They then started to repet the wet stuff before one of them started to speak. "What is this stuff?" asked Mr. Man. "Well, a colourway to my calculations," said Auntie. "This is a weed. This is a type of plant that we used to grow on the planet Mars, but now this is almost already gone. The mushroom now feeds to the human's blood so they can use fuels to this plant. It came mind to the plant can grow just as fast as ever. So like a lot of it food," said the storyboard narrator. The group were trying to figure out what's the mean to do, but at the moment, the weed started to grow and grow faster and faster. The group and the dog started to run from the fast-growing weed. Just then, a lightning bolt to the ground close to where the group was. The sound like the thunder made me jump a bit. Another lightning strike, then another and another. There was a small hole in the ground. "That was a close one," the native said. The story people will wonder what's going on. At that moment, the ground began to shake. Over solid and soft began to sink, meaning there were cracks forming around. Just then a foot came out of the ground. Then a second, then the third. "Okay, this is getting real familiar," I said with a mint of nervousness. Then all of a sudden, three lights began lighting up the scene. I knew that was the thing the whole machine was weaving. It was none other than a dribble. Now I knew my plot in that Steven Spielberg movie. The group started back to the sheer side of this 43-meter tall machine. The triple that let out the deadly loud hole and small bit portions. Black smoke came out of below the underside, vanished slowly unfolded its ray guns. The story people and the dogs then make a run for it. The triple then shot its headways with the story people. The triple slowly flew closely to the group and continued to fire with deadly ways. The three-story people then went to the side of to seek Zero. Little dog Fido was left on his own to run for his wife. Just then, one of the long tension grabbed the poor Jack Wusu tail and then one of Bloodsucker tentacles came down and stuck a little dog in his side. The three-story people then realized they go to use the blood and fill it for the wet weed. Then, after the bloodsucker was done sucking all the blood of the little dog Fido, it then showed the most heartbreaking scene of this episode. The dog's skin was peeled and a huge hole in the side of his body. The three-story then made another one to the tripod. The machine looked over and began shot like a trio to wait for the 3 words again. "This isn't good," said the narrator. The storyboard people scream and scream and scream. Then the show the father shot a table, still chasing for the 3 storyboard people. The camera slowly zoomed out. "Goodbye," said the storyboard narrator in a deep tone. When it was in the final segment, the children were all once again crying. Mostly because of the storyboard segment was dipping and very violent. Then it showed the Boohbah dancing with promotion one of my favorite dances, Sneak Up and Surprise Out. Just then, the dance was almost over. One of the Boohbah, Zing 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 Bar, trip out something wet. They woke and it showed the wet beat earlier. And it's still growing inside of the blue zone. And it's even growing in the present given area. Sorry, the Boohbah grabbed out small sheets of paper and then took one of the wet beat, wrap it up, and paper sheets. Grab out lighter and light the tips and we can smoke and take puffs the Boohbah. They huddle up together and they did that. Just then, the same triple hold I was here again. The Boohbah then quickly turned around. The camera panned out the same trip on an earlier, but the familiar figure flew up from behind. It was another Dan Hingbar from the other 2 lost episodes. "Hello, little furry Boohbahs," greeted Hingbar. "As you see, not only do I answer with Duff Tubby, but I also listen with the Maoris on destroying the world and killing every living being on the planet." The Boohbah person shrank again. The Boohbah then flew away to try and escape out of the blue zone to get away from Hingba and the tripod fighting machine. The trip then shot to the red eyes and the Boohbah. The Boohbah that go fab-wise with Zing Zing Zingba, Humba, and Zumba. The field also destroyed, but the blue zone, some of the wardrobes were spliced in half. Jumba and Jingba were the 2 Boohbahs that were hiding behind the watch, or they couldn't find. Hingba then teleported behind the 2 Boohbahs and shot both of them with the ray gun. "Success," said Hingba with triumph. He then suddenly the mason with the tripod and the tripod gave up in one more house before destroying the rest of the living things. Then Hingba then dropped to the ground and the rainbow wave splashed past Hingba. And then the reverse Boohbah came back. The Hingba went inside of the Boohbah and took it again. Once all the energy was in the Boohbah, except for the red reed since it was spinning across its heel. The Boohbah flew off to the sky. The credits rolled, but once again, there was no music, just the sound of the ocean. And then it showed the Wagdo logo, and the same expected screeching sound came back with the logo mouth was drawn. Then it showed the same red and ABC DVD logo. This time, the worst was over with the triple hole. It took me back to the menu. I was more scared than ever. I then ejected the DVD and threw it to the trash. I then called Rohan and told him about the episode. He was pretty shocked about it too since he said this to me. "Remember that guy named Tim Morgan? The person who had 4 horrible Teletubbies episodes? Well, I just found out that he's the same guy who made those 2 worst episodes of Boohbah. Even the one you saw. Stupid joke. 10 more than this," I thought to myself. after walking and I hung up the coat. Then I saw my mom pull out the driveway. I told her about this I saw after I played the episode the second time. She was more shocked than me. I then told her and threw it to the trash. Later that night, I had trouble trying to sleep. I had much time nightmares about those. There was triplets from us killing every person in the world including me. Then to the almost a month. If you find the Boohbah DVD that comes with a lost episode, never bring it home. I never watch it.